gracias. Guys, so we're at a really cool restaurant in Barcelona right now called Los Caracoles. It's been recommended to me by my friends. They said you gotta try snails when you're in Catalonia, Barcelona when you guys are here. So this restaurant specializes in snails. The name is named after the snails that this place specializes in, and there's snail accents all over this place. There's this like snail artwork on the menu, on the napkins, on the table. So the branding is crazy. This is one of the oldest restaurants in the city. This place looks like a museum. There's like murals, artwork. There's countless photographs of, you know, famous people who visited the restaurant. It kind of reminds me of the oldest restaurant in the world in the Guinness World Record books in Madrid, but obviously this restaurant doesn't take that title. Also, it always surprises me how big the restaurants are here in Barcelona, because you're in a little alleyway. So you think you're walking into a small little restaurant, but then you walk in and there's like 2 or 3 stories, and it's just really spacious, compact, but a lot of tables and space. So yeah, guys, we're gonna try some snails and lobster paella for you guys.
Watch out. Safety napkin.
Okay. Safety napkin. Fresh out the kitchen, y'all. Gracias.
Serve a little bit.
Gracias. Lobster paella right here. But funny story, I've been in Spain for about 4 weeks, and like paella is one of the most popular national dishes. I actually haven't been eating too many paellas. They say Valencia is the place to get paella, but I didn't go there. But anyways, I'm gonna try this lobster paella here. This is crazy. This place specializes in this. It's like one of their specialties. So we're gonna try paella here. Usually you take it out and serve it and you eat it with many people. Look how big this pan is. They keep it in this, you know, cast iron pan to keep it hot. It's like the Spanish fried rice. So go around. You're actually not supposed to really like mix it. I asked them if they're gonna mix it, but you're supposed to eat it like this and have it kind of whole. Let's try it out. Man. Nice, hot, fresh. Ooh. Just some pieces that kind of like stick to the pan. Really crispy. I like how like the flavor in the sauce like, sticks to every grain of rice. Because it's not like soft rice. It's like the rice is like hard. And, like that might sound off-putting to some people, but I actually like that because each little grain you can taste like the flavor. The flavor coats like each grain of rice. There's a lot of seafood in here. I see some octopus, little clams, mussels. But this is the main thing, the lobster. Oh, let me try this piece of squid right here. Crunchy, but at the same time tender. The squid I've been having in Spain has been amazing. Some of the best calamari and squid I've had. But ooh, the highlight is definitely the rice, the paella, guys. In Asian food, like we use the rice kind of as a side, like white steamed rice. It's supposed to be bland, but this is like the main item, guys, the rice. It has so much flavors in it, soaked with flavor. Pretty good. And it's crazy because there's so much like flavor and sauces from the oil and all the flavors to the rice. The rice still is not soggy, it's still crunchy. This is what we came here for, the main show right here. I mean, there's snails everywhere. This is what the restaurant's named after, so we'll see how good it is. I'm gonna give you my first impressions trying these snails right here. Okay. Alright. Let me know if you guys like snails. Alright. Oh, this is huge. Look at this. Okay. That sauce. So it's crunchy, a little crunchy, soft at the bottom. I was expecting like kind of like a certain odor from it, but that sauce is where it's at. our waiter wasn't lying. The Spanish Adam driver. So he said that the sauce, you got to get bread with it so you can like dip it in the sauce. That sauce really makes the snail. Let's try the. It's like a thick tomato-based sauce. It's really good. I feel like the snail didn't really hit me. Here, I'm gonna dip in some of the sauce. Okay. Honestly, it's all about the texture. Like, it's crunchy. I thought it'd be like slimier, but not really. It's a little bit. It's crunchy on the top, and then like the end, the tail is a little bit softer. But that sauce is really delicious, guys. This finger looking good. Trying snails in Spain for like the second time. The first time I honestly didn't like it. That's why I'm like kind of squeamish, but these are not too bad. Let me see. Let me try it with some more sauce. Yeah. I was kind of surprised because first escargot experience I had in Paris, I didn't really like it, but these snails are actually not bad. They're pretty good. I would give them like an 8.4 out of 10 just because the sauce is like a 10 out of 10, but I mean the snails are just like, I just want to try it for the shock factor, but other than that it doesn't have like too much of an amazing flavor. But yeah guys, the tomato based sauce, 10 out of 10. There's like little pieces of sausages in this sauce. It's kind of like a tomato Cajun based sauce that they use maybe in like a Louisiana boil, but like it's like it's more mild, not spicy, and it's more thick, creamy, and tomatoey. It's a really good sauce. Fire. I can see why they tell us to get the bread, dip it in the sauce, but a lot of you Spanish folks are gonna flame me in the comments, but me and my Spanish friends always argue about the bread because he said that Spanish people like their bread hard. I really like soft buns, so I honestly don't like Spanish bread, and this bread is just like a Spanish bread. Look at this. It's really hard. I can barely bite through it. Oh, sorry, it's a half lobster. It was deceiving. I thought it was a full lobster right here. Go for the tail right here, my favorite part. Look at this. You know what? I'm gonna do something crazy and dip the tail in this snail sauce. Right? Oh, that lobster's really good. Really fresh. A little bit crunchy, sweet too. There's like a saltiness and kind of like a seafood flavor aroma coming out of the rice. We got some more of this lobster. Can't leave the lobster to waste, guys. Fire, the lobster is really good. 10 out of 10 for a lobster. Super fresh, sweet, amazing. Let's try some of these clams right here. Nice and sweet clams. Pieces of octopus. Pulpo. The mussels right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, all seafood is pretty fresh. Barcelona, pretty close to the sea. Ocean City. A lot of seafood I've had in Spain has been great, especially in the south, Malaga, Andalusia, and in the north too, Galicia. But this is pretty solid paella. Has a lot of seafood in it. The lobster was fire. I give this paella a solid 9 out of 10. I'm really enjoying this. If you can't tell, it's fire. So we are in Catalonia, so we're going to wash down this Catalonian cuisine with some Catalonian wine. You taste a lot of like the berries in it. Not too bold either. Light, sweet, and not too dry. On the bottle, he said it doesn't get more Catalonian than this. I asked him for Catalonian food and wine, and he brought me this wine. Salud. Great experience here at Los Caracoles. I feel like just like the whole dining experience is great. The servers have been very friendly, and just walking around this place is like an event in its own right. It's like walking through the past. This restaurant's been open since the 1800s. A lot of cool artwork around. It's like a museum in here. It's really fun walking up and down, so I'll probably do a little bit of that after this meal to take down all this seafood paella. So, salud, guys. As you guys can see, I'm almost finished with this, and this is usually for like 2 people. Let's try this at Lobster Paa. Yeah, super sweet. I love that it's almost like translucent. That's how you know like the lobster is really fresh. That's how I like it. Fire seafood paella. The only thing that would make this better if they gave me a whole lobster, because that tail was amazing.
The traditional Catan Dessert.
Traditional Catalan dessert.
You couldn't call it very original, but it's still good, you know? Here you go.
Gracias.
Enjoy.
our waiter said that this creme brulee is typical of Barcelona and Catalonia, so let's try it out. Let's do a tap test for creme brulee. I love creme brulee, by the way. All right, let's try it out. It's all in that sear. Super crunchy, but very, very thin, glass thin. That's how I like my creme brulee. Really crispy, and then the vanilla bean custard. Really soft, premium. I like that it's not too sweet. A lot of our Spanish desserts have not been like super duper sweet. 9.4 out of 10 creme brulee. Really good. I actually saw them searing it downstairs too. Our waiter came by and said, this is actually not creme brulee, it's called Catalan cream. Very similar to creme brulee, but I guess there's like a technicality difference. So, hey guys, this restaurant is great. I would definitely come back here, order other dishes, just the vibe of this place. Service was great here, so overall I give this spot solid like 8.6 out of 10. So, yeah. More Barcelona, Spain adventures. Let's go. Nice, so they give you this little postcard with your meal, but funny story, this painting's actually in here, and he said that the artist that painted this painted like this whole restaurant, and they said that they paid him with food. That's a pretty good payment, I guess. A.R. Seralia. So yeah, fun fact. This is the mural that was on that postcard right here.
This is the chupito, typical Spanish. This is the orujo de hierbas. All right?
Gracias. So they offered us this little aperitif right here, digestive. Let's try it out. This one's like almost like citrusy lemonade. Still strong. Kind of has like a licoricey taste, but this one's on like the lemony, minty, sweeter side. Very strong. Salud. Look at all those Iberico pork legs. Artwork in this restaurant is insane. They only paid him with food, but I think they owe him a little bit more than that, guys. Look, there's like faces on all these barrels. That's crazy. So this is where they got our water from, or what? Wow, Robert De Niro was here, and O.J. Simpson. Countless pictures. Oh, this is Diana Ross. When you walk in and out of the restaurant, you actually pass by the kitchen, so you can see all your food made fresh to order, so no funny business here. Oh, it's hot. I can feel the heat. Can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, right? It's hot. Really excited for this video, guys. This is our last full meal in Barcelona at Lastitos Bar. Very lucky to snag a seat at the bar at this place. This place is like, I get kind of like a trendy, but at the same time traditional tapas bar here. I mean, I talked to the waiter, that's kind of what he said. It's kind of like fusion, trendy type vibes right here. And this is our meal. It's been tough at all these tapas bars because there's a tradition, a culture to serve you like one dish at a time so you can enjoy, drink your wine and everything, but I've been wanting to get all the dishes at once for like a thumbnail pick, but I'm gonna do it when in Barcelona, do as the Barcelonans do. Ooh, so they're very nice because they saw that I was alone, so they split these into half portions for me. Some you can do half portions, some you cannot, but yeah, this place called Bar del Pla, and it's in the Gothic Quarter, but yeah, it's popping right now. There's a line outside the door, so very grateful. Let's try this out. Oh my god. Like, this is the clams with asparagus. They don't need to do much to impress me. I love little neck clams like this. But that sauce, guys, it's like a tomato-based kind of like stew sauce. I've been all around Spain, guys. Love the tomatoes and olive oil. I've been saying that in every video, but you scoop the sauce up with the clams, slurp it up. Fire, fresh clams, great sauce. Easily 10 out of 10 for me. I try not to give those scores out a lot, but Very good. And I got some Catalonian wine too to try this out with. So we are in Catalonia. Oh, I gotta do my wine little wine dance. All right. The Catalonian wines are less bold to me, less dry, and a little bit more dense, dark, and like sweet. It's like a mellow flavor, mellow vibe. Pretty good. Actually, it has the like texture of like maize, but it's actually, I asked the waiter, it's actually white beans from Catalonia here. And this is a pepil tomato sauce. Like I said, I love the tomatoes in Spain. That's why I'm drinking the soup, guys. This is really fire. This is proof, guys. I killed it. Left one bean standing. So good. That sauce, man. Woo. Alright, next dish on the menu, meatballs and squid. You see the sauce is black. They said that this is squidding sauce, so let's try the meatballs first. Piping hot. Really good meatball. I believe this is a beef or a mixture of beef and pork, because I've had that here in Barcelona before, but that sauce, real comforting. Definitely has like a hint of that seafood. There's squidding black sauce in there. All these sauces have been amazing, guys. Squid, super fresh. It's like the squid head. It's a little bit crunchy, but also tender. The squid, it's not cooked well. It could be kind of chewy and tough, but really good. We're a city by the sea, so all seafood I've been having in Spain have been pretty good. This one is no exception. These dishes are all like very sophisticated. There's different facets of flavors. Like it's like three-dimensional flavors. Like the soup, the squid. I just had another one just pop in my mouth. Super fresh. Some tentacles here. Fire dish, guys. Like a surf and turf. We got the meatballs and the squid. More meatballs than squid, but I literally like both. Oh my gosh. Fire dish. I give this dish like a 9.4 out of 10, guys. Really loving the flavor so far. Got to try our next item right here. The duck cannoli right here. This looks crazy. Man. The duck, it's like shredded, like confit, and it's kind of crispy. Like it's not like fried. Duck is really soft, tender, but the cannoli is even more soft. So it all like goes into one, like it just melts in your mouth. But there's a crunch from like the fry on like the duck fat. I can inhale it. The texture is amazing. Super soft, slippery. I was asking the waiter, he said it's a mushroom bechamel sauce, but yeah, it definitely has like that fragrance. I almost thought it was like truffle, but I knew it was not truffle. Again, all these dishes, sophisticated, 3D, so many layers to it. Literally, because this is a cannoli, so there's actually layers. But 9.5 out of 10, easily. So far, I love cannoli anything. It's like one of my favorite pastas. Super fire, super duper fire. And the waiter was telling me that like they reduce like the pig fat into the sauce, so that's why I also gives it that like, fatty extra flavor. Guys, literally table for one, and as you guys can see, I'm killing these plates. That's how fire they are. I'll show you guys the prices down below. I would say this is a little bit above average. Like I said, I'm getting like a trendy type feel to this place, but easily some of the best tapas I've had in Barcelona. Catalonian cava right here. So cava is like a sparkling wine. It's kind of like a white wine and champagne. Let's try it out. Oh, this one's very sparkly, very like carbonated. Almost tastes like a very light cider. Seltzer and a cider. Very light. A little bit of sweetness. I would say with like white wine you get more of like a tropical sweet flavor, but this one's on the light side. Let's try the beef tripe though. Palate cleanse. Oh man. Veal tripe. For the Mexicans out there, tripas, like in tacos. Actually we're in Spain, so they probably call it tripas too. Very savory, meaty. It's like a meat broth. As you guys can see, I'm inhaling these dishes because they're that good, guys. Very tender, very good tripe. You know what's gosh, I like all the dishes so much that it's just set like a high standard, but this one is it could be fattier and more oily, but it's not. I mean, it's tripe. You get what you bargain for, but it's really soft, tender, and it's veal, so it's like even more tender. You think you get like a lot of like meaty odor from it, from the meat because it's tripe, but there's a little bit, but not too much. That sauce is really good. Give this all like 9 out of 10. Pretty good. Very good to pair with some vino. All right, they said I couldn't leave without trying the croquettes. Croquetas are here. There's croquetas everywhere in Spain. Let's try this one out. Creamy bechamel, but you could really taste the ham in here. I'm pretty sure it's Iberico ham, like hard bits of it. Like you could actually taste it. It's just not the flavor. There's actually ham in here. Pretty good croqueta, nice crisp on outside. Croquetas are like a pride in Spain. They're everywhere, and I really like the abundance of Iberico jamón. Fuego.
This is ratafia. Ratafia is a typical shot from Catalonia. It's made with green walnuts and some herbs. It's something like Jägermeister, like the flavor. Yeah, the flavor is similar to Jägermeister.
Yeah.
But it's better. It's Catalan.
Okay. Enrique is gonna take some shots with us.
And also Mario.
And also Mario. Salud. That Barcelona culture. Salud, everyone. It's cinnamony. It's like spicy. It does taste a little bit like Jägermeister, but not as in your face strong. It's sweeter than a Jägermeister, so it'll have to do. This is Churreria Trebol here in Plazas Grasas. Churreto Blanco. Got all types of churros here. Oh, it's hot. Guys, this is called travel improvision right here. We're in a random little alleyway in Barcelona right now. We went to Churreria Trebol. It's supposed to be one of the highest rated churreria chocolaterias in Barcelona. There's a lot of those scattered all around the city. I've been seeing a lot of churrerias, chocolaterias, but yeah, they all look pretty good, but this is a really popular one. So had to stop by. Got recommended this spot by a couple people. This is our last dessert or a little snack before we go home. So let's try out these churros. They look delicious right here. Got a little chocolate dip as well. They said that that was mandatory with these churros, so let's do it. Also, if you guys saw the title of this place is with the X, churreria. The X makes like a ch sound, so that's why you see all these churreria spelled with a churreria. This is the traditional one. Let's try it out. Crunchy, doughy, a little on the dry side, but I was in Madrid and the churros there are not sweet. It's actually a savory breakfast item, but this is actually pretty similar to Mexican churros because kind of have a little bit of powdered sugar on them. Still not the sweetest, but I think that's why I'd recommend this chocolate right here, because like I said, it's a little bit on the drier side, so I feel like it's great to pair with this. Oh man, look, the chocolate's hot and steaming. This is a must pair with your churro right here. Oh yeah. Makes it much better. Moistens it up just a little bit. Gives that extra sweetness. Chocolate is really milky. Also like that it's not too sweet. They said that this is their best seller, the Kinder Bueno huge churro right here. This one's way thicker than the other churros. Let's try it out. I like this one a lot better. A little chewier with the consistency. And the inside, it's that sweet Kinder Bueno chocolate. It's pretty sweet on the inside. It's kind of like a s'mores marshmallow type filling. That's what it tastes like to me. A lot thicker, chewier, more umph to this. And this one's way sweeter. Not super impressed. I'll give this solid, not bad, 7 out of 7 out of 10. But pretty good prices. Everything here was like 660 euros. So not bad for dessert. But this chocolate's pretty good. It's hot, steaming, and I feel like you dip a lot of things in this chocolate, it'll make it better. So yeah, apparently that was a must-try churro spot. So that's it for our must-try Barcelona Eats video. If you guys like this video, please like it. Comment down below if you guys have any suggestions for us in Barcelona and all over the world. And subscribe for more DVW food and travel vlogs. Deuces.